Okay. Hi, Alan. Officer Blunt. Okay, tell me about yourself, please. How long have you been here? That sort of thing. Sure. If you talked to my brother Mark already, you probably know I moved here 5 years ago. My wife left me and I wanted to get away from it all. Okay. Turns out it's just as bloody boring as it was when I was 10. But hey, it got me out of a place I'd begun to hate, so it's an improvement, you know. And you get used to the pace eventually. Mark did me a big favour giving me half of his cafe to start a business in. Oh yeah, guess he's not too pleased with the business I choose to run though. Okay, that's true. Where were you last night? As I'm sure Mark must have told you already, I was at home. I wasn't feeling well, so I stayed home instead. Is there anyone that can confirm this? Apart from Mark, I don't know. Since I don't leave home, no one saw me, you know. Did you know Chris and Diane? No, not at all. I'm the kind of person who minds his own business. I don't go interfering with people's affairs and their lives. What do you mean? I just don't go wasting my time getting to know people if there's no need for it. What do you mean? To me it looked like they preferred to mind their own business as well. So no, I didn't know them at all. Okay, Mr. Allen, we'll talk later. Mr. Allen? Actually, that's not his last name. Right, oh, look at this little grandpa here. Grandpa's Bakery. Hello, Grandpa. We're going to be talking to you today. Hello, Grandpa. I'm not your grandpa. And your name is... Grandpa. Oh, of course it is. Mr. Grandpa, I was wondering if I could ask you a few questions. And I was wondering if I could ask Mrs. Brown there out on a date. Oh my god. But wondering isn't doing, is it? Just look at her. Oh boy. Makes me feel 40 years younger, she does. Lovely. She was at the thing this morning, wasn't she? Oh my god. Do you ever plan to grow up, Grandpa? Any more growing up and I might just die. And I ain't planning on doing that before I ask you out. Goodness. Unbelievable behaviour. Such immaturity at this age. She likes me, I know she does. You're deluded. Woohoo! Anyway, you had questions, young man. Yeah, enough with the flirting over there. Okay, how long have you lived in Pineview? Forever. Okay. Oh, I like this dude, he's funny. My family's been here from generations. Guess I'm the last in the line now. Okay. My shop's been here for generations too, you know, and I think I've taken really good care of it. Oh, and she's taken really good care of me too. Okay, where were you last night? Where do you think I was? Working, sleeping in the hospital. I'm just gonna... You're probably sleeping, right? We were asleep. That's right. What else do you expect an old man to do at that time of night? Can anyone confirm this? No, no one can. I live alone. Okay. So far, nobody's got any witnesses to where they were, apart from Mark kind of does actually, because he's got a wife, but... About Chris and Diane. What can you tell me about them? When they first moved in, Chris would often come in the evening and buy some things for me. He'd come in daily almost. Looked pretty cheerful too. Then a couple of months after that, he just stopped coming. The last few times he came, I could see that something wasn't right. Maybe trouble with his missus, I don't know. He and Diane went to the church, maybe a handful of times. Once or twice they came over here for coffee and donuts. So they like to go to church. They're quite a couple, I tell you. He was the quiet and nonchalant one. She was exciting, electrifying energy. A classic case of opposites attracted to each other. If what people say is true, I don't know how things went so fast, so wrong. But then, with these things, you can never say. This was all about 4 or 5 months back. After that, I hardly ever saw them out here again. Okay, more questions? Notice anything unusual? Now I think about it, I actually might have. Yes? Mrs. Brown's been tying her hair in a much tighter bun recently. I wonder what that means. Oh my god. Oh, Grandpa, you notice these things. I mean it when I say it. Beautiful. Very passionate. Damn it, Grandpa. Oh my god. I was talking about the possible murders. Did you notice anything unusual leading up to that? Oh, no. Much the same. Can't say I did. And do you live by yourself? Pretty obvious, really. Kids left Pineview for the big city. Too boring here, they say. It's been many years since the wife died. Alright, so he lives down the street. He's got lots of friends. Who are you calling grandpa? I'm not your grandpa. Okay, he's delusional. Okay, let's go and talk to Miss Brown over here. Is that what she's called? Mrs... I've forgotten her name already. Hello. Hello, Mom. Who is it? Ah, you're that detective, aren't you? Come to ask about the murders. Something troubles you, boy. What is it? What do you mean? I know a troubled soul when I see one, detective. But I understand you don't have time for such questions. That is good. Neither do I. Now, what is it? Oh my god, okay. Have you lived here long? I was born here. I've barely stepped outside Pineview all my life. I started the shop when I was 25. Okay, so she lost her husband when she was 25. Do you have family here? Johnny's the only family I've got. He's my grandson. Lost my husband in the war. Alright. You must have seen Johnny, right? Always running around taking photos with his camera. Oh, he was the kid from the beginning, right? Yeah, I remember him. His parents left him in a tough situation by making some stupid decisions in their life, so I take care of him now. He's a good boy. He spends a lot of time helping his grandma around the shop. I'm getting older now too. Willpower and mental stress can only get you so far, you know. Time catches up with you eventually. Not that I lack any mental strength. I've single-handedly taken care of a lot here. You really have, Mrs. Brown. I really look up to you. Oh my god. You're doing well, young lady. You're doing quite well for yourself. Alright, where were you last night? I went to bed around 9 PM. Johnny could probably confirm that. He was home too. What can you tell me about them? Ah, those two. Doomed from the start. Why did you say that? I told you, I know a troubled soul when I see one. And those two, I've seen it so many times over the years, one can always tell. Others will tell you they were very much in love, but something wasn't right. I've always felt that. And then when things really did start going wrong, everyone heard about it. Alright, we'll talk later. Everyone's just saying the same thing. They must have had friends here somewhere. Someone that they could talk to. He's just stood outside his church. Hello. Where's he walking away? Come back here, mister. He's got something to hide. Look at him. He's going to jump off the cliff. Don't do it. Oh no, he stopped. That's alright. Say no, Father Smith. Come back. Alright, hello. Don't walk away when I'm trying to talk to you. Stop. Father Smith. Ah, hello, Detective Anderson. Detective Anderson. First time in Pineview, I presume? Obviously, yeah. Yep, only just arrived. I wanted... That is good. That is good. And what do you think of it? Do you like it here? Yeah, it's peaceful. Alright. It is, isn't it? You must enjoy your time here. The change of pace must feel good coming from the city. But then you must want to preserve this peace too, yes? Leave here without taking anything away from us. There is a way of life here, and I do my best to maintain that, for the good of the people. Oh, he's suspicious. The ones that are here on more than just a merry whim. See? He didn't like them. I see. Anyway, Detective, you had questions? Ooh, alright. You are a suspicious character, Father Smith. Yes, tell me about the hotel project. As you're part of Pineview's planning committee, can you tell me exactly what happened? Sure. Chris wanted to open a hotel here with about 20 rooms or so. He said he wanted to keep it small, in accordance with our bylaws, but even 20 was almost pushing it. These things always grow out of hand. Once the tourists started coming in, they'd see how untouched a place Pineview really is. Demand would increase, and of course Chris wouldn't want to pass up on the opportunity to cash in on that. Regardless, we never got to that point. Chris always kept messing up his papers whenever he came in for approval. Doesn't... Surely the festival brings in tourists, so I don't understand that. He'd either misplace them or mess up on some details. I guess the delays cost him money too. It was all going downhill fast, and well, then this happened. Okay. What can you tell me about Chris and Diane? Did you know them well? Not too well. They came to church a couple of times after they moved in, but then they stopped coming at all. They withdrew themselves from the rest of the community, and I can't say that helped them. Friends can help in difficult times, and it's obvious they were beginning to have a really difficult time by the end. If they'd continued to come to church, I could have offered some guidance. Sometimes relationships can entangle you, but unfortunately, it had to come to this. Whatever their troubles, it looked like they made each other to suffer for it. I'm sure you'll learn what most of us already know. In any case, I wish you luck with your investigation.